What's cool? Drinking something that's good for me. Taking care of myself so I'm strong, healthy, and fit. That's why I start every day with Oxylent Multivitamin drink. With vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, antioxidants, enzymes, and amino acids all in one delicious drink. I drink Oxylent because it tastes great and it makes it easy to get the high-quality nutrients I need for energy, endurance, and for my busy lifestyle. Drink Oxylent. Breathe life.
I know you like this.
I do. I love the Oxylent because I have a hard time taking a lot of vitamin pills. I just kind of choke them up sometimes. This is a really great high-quality multivitamin that's a powder, and I can put it in my drink.
That is so great.
And it's got a
you
thousand...
gave me some of those, and I've really enjoyed them.
They
taste
fantastic?
good. Super
so
easy.
I call this my tea Delight instead of tea delight because of the vitamins. So all I do is I pop that into my glass. I love tea, but I don't drink a lot of it in the summer because I think it just gets too hot and I just don't really think about it. Tea is phenomenal for you, though. It is really high in antioxidants, but the caffeine is not so great in the afternoon. So what I do is I actually just brew a container in my French press coffee maker of decaf green tea.
Okay.
Push it down. I add it to my little Oxylent powdered vitamin drink.
Does that give it a little fizz?
It gives it a little fizz. You feel like you're having a mocktail at work.
I like that. And anything with a little colored umbrella is good.
It's just good, clean fun.
That's I like that idea,
Good,
and I
clean
like
summer
that these
fun.
are so easy to do.
Being a professional volleyball player, I take my sport very seriously. I need to be fit, physically as well as mentally. That means choosing a high-quality daily multivitamin that increases my endurance, strength, and recovery, so I succeed. With vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, antioxidants, enzymes, and amino acids all in one delicious drink. Oxylent gives me everything I need to get the edge. Nothing is more important to my success. Drink Oxylent. Breathe life.
We're joined today by Dr. Jay Pinnock, an ER specialist here to talk about nutrition and multivitamins. We'll be talking about how important minerals are to health and how to choose a supplement that you can be sure you're going to absorb. Dr. Pinnock is going to tell us which multivitamin he personally recommends, but first let's welcome Dr. Pinnock to the show. For you, what are the reasons that you would actually recommend for someone to take a multivitamin every day?
Right. Well, in addition to filling in the nutrients, we really need to make sure that we're getting all the minerals, the vitamins, things that we can't produce in our body ourselves, and we rely on our diet to get. And I think one of the most important things from my perspective is that we take something that we're going to get the full benefit from. And so I recommend Oxylent because of the format. And I brought a couple packets with me. I'm in the plane. You're supposed to be drinking lots of water, so I just poured it into my water and drank it throughout the flight. I play sports a lot. I need to hydrate, and so I drink, Oxylent put it in my water and drink it as a sports drink, and it works great. Rejuvenates me, keeps me strong and energetic, and keeps me through the day, replacing electrolytes that I'm losing.
Well, I noticed that you said you're pouring it in,
right?
And I want to show everybody here real quick. Believe it or not, this is a multivitamin mineral formula, and this is called Oxylent. And I've used this for the past couple of years. It's great tasting. It does very well. But can you kind of explain some of the technology actually behind this? Because most people think I need to swallow a bunch of capsules, take a bunch of tablets. But this is this is a different type of technology. It's not just a powder. It's actually an effervescent type powder. Can you kind of go into that with us?
I can. So in the powder form, it basically protects the vitamins from air and light and actually water. So if you get a water vitamin drink, over time that water actually breaks down. Also the light coming into the water bottle breaks down the vitamins over time. So Oxylent is protected in its package. It's easy to take with you. And when you pour the powder in, it bubbles. And that does more than just make it easy to drink and very tasty, but that effervescent technology actually allows more rapid delivery of the vitamin to the small intestine where it's absorbed. So we take a pill, you rely on the mechanics of the stomach to, to break down the pill, and then the stomach acids to basically break down the pill even more, and then finally get it absorbed. This goes right to your intestinal system where it can be absorbed, and the effervescent technology allows nearly 100% bioavailability.
As an all-female music group, we always make sure we have the energy to do our best. From our daily workout routines, rehearsals, and world tours, our stamina needs to be enriched so we can perform at our peak. Our fans expect the best, so we deliver the best. That's why we drink Oxylent, which provides us with pure nutrients to keep us healthy and going strong. We are Bliss, and we are Oxylent. Baby, you're the only one for me.
Ionizing radiation can generate superoxides, which the cell must neutralize to prevent damage. Superoxide dismutase accomplishes the first step of this process, reducing superoxide to hydrogen peroxide and oxygen gas. Hydrogen peroxide is still dangerous, so there is a second step, where an enzyme called catalase breaks down hydrogen peroxide into oxygen gas and water. This is the superoxide dismutase catalase system.
What led you to say this technology is going to be better than walking around with a capsule or a tablet?
So I came from a consumer's point of view. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. I look at myself like a consumer. What do I want? What do I want to share with my friends and family? And I actually looked at these effervescents and I enjoyed. I knew, as a flight attendant, I needed to hydrate. I was obviously concerned about oxygenating as well. There were many elements, circulation came into play, many elements that I realized I needed to focus on. So as I was discovering these effervescents and looking at vitamin C, for example, to boost my immune system, and later learning that our bodies don't even produce vitamin C, which is, like you said, quite incredible what we do learn in this industry. But I looked at that effervescence and I enjoyed it. Instead of this multitude of supplements I was taking and carrying around, I actually looked forward to my drink.
And so you were probably finding out that there were so many applications of going to the effervescent technology that, you probably, of course, with your heavy background of travel, you saw how easy it was just to put it in a purse or a suitcase.
Yes.
And of course, just the ease of taking it. I mean, if you're on the plane or if you're on a bus or whatever, you can just open it up, pour it in a bottle of water, and just drink it, and you're done.
Yes, exactly. So when I moved into effervescence and discovered my love for effervescence, I thought, okay, well, I'm going to continue on this path of effervescence for myself, because at that stage, the flight pack had been set aside due to poor timing. I think a reduction of 25% of the community traveling at that stage. And I just started focusing on effervescence for myself. I was also supplementing with additional nutrients and things that I needed. And I couldn't find everything in one packet.
Yeah.
And also as a consumer, when you start to read the supplement facts, you start to see ingredients that you can't pronounce, you don't understand, you have to Google to figure out what it is. And I think it overcomplicates things. I just really wanted something easy, something that supplied and satisfied my basic need for nutrition.
Yeah, because I noticed that on the formulation of the Oxylent, and I've been using your product for the last couple of years now, and it's not overly complicated, but I've also been amazed of the nutrients that are in it, because when I look at it, because if I look at anybody's product, it's almost like, to me, looking at a calculation. The first thing you're looking at is, okay, that adds up. Or you're like, what in the world is that in there for? Or if you know what something is for, and then you look at the amount they put in, you're like, why did they waste their time? But with Oxylent, I find that everything fits together very well. What I would like to do right now is I want to show the viewers how easy this is to do.
Okay.
It doesn't take a brain scientist to figure this out, but I want to have Lisa show us how effervescent technology actually works. So
yes, it is quite simply done. We just want life to be enjoyable. We want you to focus on your daily to-dos, and you know, we often forget about ourselves. So Oxylent just makes your life so much easier by providing you with your daily nutrients.
well, I see it fizzing up right now.
Yes.
And so you just swirl it around?
Sometimes I'll give it a little swirl. If I have a spoon, I'll swirl it.
Yeah, I'm always grabbing my spoon, but so you can, ladies and gentlemen, you can see
easy.
how that bubbles up really quick. Mix is easy, and yeah, let me see here. You know what? I'm just going to cheat. Use my finger here. Oh, come on, people. I know you do the same thing.
So eloquent,
yes,
Dr. Bond.
That's it. And the greatest thing I found, I have to tell you this, Lisa, is that you can literally open up a pack and mix it with water, give it to a friend or a family member. They have no clue that they are drinking a multivitamin mineral formula. There is no vitamin taste. There is no mineral taste. And to tell you the truth, I would like to know how in the world you pulled that off. Because I have seen others where you drink them and you're like, whoa, I know that's a B vitamin. Whoa, I know that's a mineral. But you don't taste this at all. And
we work with the leaders in the industry. They know what they're doing. They know, you know, how to create the best formula. They know how to mix this. I will say the Albion minerals have minimal taste.
They do. I mean, you know, and to say it's minimum, I don't taste them at all.
I'm Coco Sanchez. I'm 21 years old, out of Long Beach, California, and I'm a professional rollerblader. It's so important to stay healthy. Being a professional athlete, I exert my body all day long, and by the end of the day, you know, just drinking that one packet of Oxylent gets me ready for the next day. I used to really rely on coffee, and I would be at the skate park and immediately I wouldn't want to skate anymore. I'd just feel so tired and so beat. With Oxylent, that doesn't happen. It's a multivitamin. There's no added sugars, there's no preservatives, there's no caffeine. I love Oxylent. It makes me feel super healthy, and it's amazing because it's just a multivitamin. It's easy as that.
I love Oxylent because if I put it in my paper, I just love it. Because I taste it and it tastes so good because I really like it.
This is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
Welcome back, everybody. Having a great beverage is welcome anytime, but during the summer, it's time to really have fun. But how do you enjoy a nice mocktail without the calories? Our nutritionist Deb Enos comes to the rescue with healthy and delicious recipes this morning. This looks great.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, so we call them healthy mocktails, right? Because when you drink alcohol and you hang out with friends, you have a tendency to eat 30% more calories at your next meal.
Yikes, so it's not just the alcohol, it's what you do with it.
It's what your defenses are down. Oh, sure, I'll have that, and I'll have some chips, and you just gorge.
Right, and well, when you're talking to you forget what you're doing.
You kind of forget what you're doing. So I've made 4 super healthy, crazy low-calorie, great mocktails. Here's my new obsession.
Let me see this thing.
Okay, this is a vitamin pill, a powdered vitamin pill. It's called Oxylent. Okay, this is my new favorite because I no longer have to take vitamins. I can just drink it.
The whole thing, that's fantastic.
Yes, this whole drink is 15 calories.
What?
Yes. Okay, so I put a little Oxylent
I thought you'd outdone
in.
yourself with 40
I
and
know,
you're going to do one
I
with 50.
know. This is just an amazing show today, right?
It is.
So I'm going to pour, oopsie.
That's all right.
We'll just pretend that kebab stayed right in there. This is going to be a little bit frothy. What I love about this vitamin drink is it's effervescent, as you can tell.
Yes.
Which what that means is when you start to drink it, your body immediately starts absorbing the vitamins.
Because it's
already
effervescent?
because it's effervescent. It's a really high quality vitamin.
Huh.
And so what happens is instead, as we get older, unfortunately, we have a harder time.
It takes the alternative to have it.
It totally does. But when you get older, you have a hard time digesting vitamins because they're in the hard capsule. Yeah. It's a lot of work for your stomach. Sometimes we don't make enough stomach acid to really digest them properly. So this is what I'd say has been a little bit pre-digested for us. It's already broken down. So as it hits your mouth, you're already digesting and absorbing vitamins.
I'm going to taste while you tell everybody about a cool giveaway that you have.
And the good thing is it's got 1,000 international units of vitamin D. Really important when you live in the Pacific Northwest.
Because we don't get enough sunshine.
We don't. And so we can
sunny.
drink some sunshine. So this is a great gift for our audience. This is a gift from Oxylent. And what is this? It's a powdered pack. There's also a kid pack in here. They also make a vitamin for kids, which I love. And there's a really cool lip chap in there. It's my new favorite lip chap.
Everybody's going home with one of those, so enjoy that. Thank you very much.
One of these in some water, and then it just tastes like chocolate and ice cream. He likes it like a chocolate mint. Yeah, chocolate milk.
Oxylent doesn't have any gluten. It uses stevia for a great taste. It is a very palatable. In fact, it's delicious.
It is. I love it.
And if you're having intestinal problems and you're having gas or bloating or pain and you're not eating well, you actually aren't absorbing the nutrients that you're eating. And so if you're taking a vitamin, it also is difficult to absorb. Taking something in effervescent form makes it that much more easily absorbed. And
yeah, and I have found that Oxylent has been very good for the elderly because, you know, a lot of them, they don't eat right. A lot of them live by themselves, so they're not going to go into the kitchen and cook or prepare something that would really benefit them. Right. But to make sure that they do fill in the blanks, it's very easy. You know, you just open up the packet, pour it in water, and drink it. Right. But I also find it great for the elderly to really maybe they came from the doctor or the hospital. It really helps. I find that the nutrients are very healing to them to help them to even recover and get their energy back so they can start doing what they need to be doing.
Absolutely. I mean, the elderly have so many issues going on that really make something like Oxylent great.